Hi everyone, Shirtlad here. About a year after SD Gundam G Next came out, it got a neat little expansion pack, simply titled Unit and Map Collection, which certainly did a great job at supplementing the roster of both maps and units, giving us Oz suits, the Devil Gundam, Wing Zero, the Silhouette, a designated Australian map, and much more. This was, to a decent extent, a compilation of additional content provided to the game's user via the now long discontinued Satellaview service. Sadly, the S Gundam from Sentinel, the D Gundam Fruit from Double Fake, and a playable version of Hirokazu Hamamura, or Hamamura Tsushin, of Weekly Famitsu fame didn't make the cut in the retail cartridge. But I've seen packs with those free online as well. What I do want to highlight this time around though are the 3 original mobile suits, which were introduced in this one. The Sky Gundam, the Guilty, and the Jivarg. All 3 of these cost 3,800 gold apiece and become available to any players who pick the Satellaview army upon reaching tech level 20. They're exclusive to the retail unit pack cartridge and seem to have been designed by the staff of Weekly Famitsu. Just like with the Anniversary Zakus, I will be relying on in-game info, as well as supplementary materials in the form of the JP Wiki articles and the GNext gamebooks I own. The Jivarg, or Jivarg, is a rather bizarre mobile suit that comes in shrimpy red shades, being designed by Tomohiro Yamada. It's got a Vulcan gun, claws, high megaparticle cannon, and bugs. And I don't mean bugs as insects, I mean the silly chainsaw things that the Rafflesia comes with. Its design is very Zeon-esque, coated in a hefty amount of armor and tailor-made for space combat. Then again, it is very much a space-only suit, so that comes with the territory. Moving fast and hitting hard, the Sky Gundam is a machine designed by Gashpon Tikun. This suit is very much built with atmospheric re-entry in mind, being able to do so unassisted and even fly under gravity. Its armaments aren't too shabby either. A beam machine gun, a hyper beam saber, funnels, and some Vulcans to boot. It can even bombard stuff. What's not to like here? I guess the HP values are a bit weak, so if you plan to use it, frequent resupplies are recommended. The Guilty comes in pinkish purple and sports a bunch of missiles and tri-blades, alongside a beam naginata and a beam rifle. The designer for this one is the RX-96 Kantamu-kun. On top of all that, this machine also comes with a sizable beam cannon it can use to burn enemy formations to cinders. While quite versatile and impressively armed, this one takes 3 whole turns to produce, and its armor isn't too sturdy. So keep that in mind if you wish to utilize it in any reasonable capacity, and you'll do just fine. All in all, these 3 are definitely a boon to the Satellaview faction, not to mention the game's roster in general. In terms of gameplay, they offer interesting tech to players using the Satellaview roster, especially since the faction by itself doesn't have a lot outside of the expansion pack units. A high-performance space combat suit, a flying unit which can breach atmosphere without any help, and what amounts to a walking armory with a big fuck-off beam cannon are definitely useful to have, to say the least. Furthermore, the designs themselves look really neat. This was a bit of a shorter overview, admittedly, but at the same time, unlike with the 15th anniversary Zaku variants, there weren't as many units covered in this one. Since it is festive season, I'll be having some time off and pre-recording stuff to cover for my absence in January, to make juggling some IRL stuff that much simpler. Regardless, until next time, have yourself Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, wonderful holidays, and this has been the Shirtlad, signing out.